Hi, my loves. Joy, the girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And I'm coming to you all with some commentary about South Central baddies. Oh my soul on the dead homies. Okay, y'all, let's hop into it because that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do now. Before I hop into my commentary, make sure you like this video. It's your way of saying hello. How are you? Whatever happened to a hello? Okay, shout out to Sheree one time. And if you like this type of commentary, make sure you subscribe to the channel because it helps us continue to grow over here in the corner of the internet. Now, let's just hop into it. We picked up where we left off at, and Joyce needed that because Sky thought she ate her up, which she kind of did a little bit. And they got into a scuffle bad. They got into a scuffle. They got into a scuffle bad. Joyce was getting her. Joyce was getting her. It wasn't like no easy win, but last few times Sky ate her up. But Joyce somehow or another activated them powers within her body, and she got like it was giving like down in the dirt, down rolling in the gutter, like they were just literally like tussling in the dirt. You hear what I'm saying? And Joyce got a hold of one of them cornrows, and when I tell you scalped her, look, this is the Sky's face right now. Like this bitch really scalps me. Like she is sick. She can't believe it. Like I can't believe it really like scalped me. And Joyce is like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, because you was popping and you was this and the third. So, Sky is still going on. Like you still lost. You still lost. And then I knew Sky was kind of messed up when she stayed on the ground. And then she was like, "You big as hell. You big as hell." Because Sky, yes, Joyce is big. Joyce is big. Okay, in comparison to Sky. However, I think the collective, as a collective and as a whole, and y'all can stop me when I'm wrong. Okay, you can come tap me on my shoulder, but I just think that we all agree that Sky is stronger. Okay, okay, that don't kill you. Only make you stronger. Okay, Sky gives stronger. Joyce gives bigger. So, however it goes, Mula sitting down and, she's talking to Tilo. She like, yeah, so what's going on? So who else coming? Who else showing up? And this, that, and third. He was like, nah, man, these girls are trying to fight and I ain't trying to fight. This, that, and the third. I'm from Minnesota. It's cold. Like this heat is working on me. This heat is doing something to me. He's like, nah, that's why we about to go back to the house. That's why we going to the house. And I'm like, okay, what's actually happening here? I'm trying to like figure it out. Like, I got on my glasses. Like, girl, what are we actually discussing here? So Mula's like, girl, it's too hot out here. I need a break. And KASHMERE want to fight me. And I don't want to fight this and the third. I'm not trying to fight her without, taking a break, girl. You ain't it's been 3 episodes. I know it's been 3 episodes, so it gotta be at least 30 minutes. Do you know that you have 30 minutes? Okay, 30. Yes, 30 minutes. I know it's been at least 30 minutes for you, Mula. And you decided to pull the I'm hot card. And I don't know because we know that she got out there, but I don't know. It's giving, we'll just have to see. She's like, girl, I'm out of here. Mula signs out. I was really gagged. I did not think that Mula was going to actually leave. So Joyce was in the car and she said she was talking to Jenny. She was popping it with Jenny and was telling her, like, yeah, that girl Chippy is sleeping. So I told Jenny to pop her, like, girl, pop Chippy or whatever. And however it worked out, whatever worked out, Jenny ended up popping off on Joyce. Jenny said no and pops off on Joyce. So they get into a real live scuffle. Like they get into a one thing Joyce gonna do is get into a fight. And she's gonna get into a fight with one of these men, like I mean one of these women. That's just what it is. I think that Jenny kind of cleared her because she was like, okay, Michael Myers, like that little fight was what it was. And then Joyce was in the confessional talking about some, yeah, Jenny, I don't know, she's like one of those big back, she's one of them strong ass Mexicans, like girl, not a strong ass Mexican. Their fight was so funny and so like we did not see that coming, but her calling her Michael Myers, yo, that balled me up. The girls was on the van talking about it like, girl, well, what just happened? Lori was laughing. Chippy woke up like, wait, what happened? She's so lost. Like, did y'all really fight? Did y'all really get into it? Because it was just one of those things that was a random fight. And Jenny was like, she was on there like, girl, I don't know. Maybe Jenny felt like I didn't see these girls squabble. And I might as well just, shoot the fate with you than to get with one of them because I know that the girls is going to break it up. But babes, she wasn't playing not a single game. All right. So the girls arrived to the house, and finally, we're on episode 4, y'all. And we are now just getting to the actual house. This is sickening. So Isaiah is telling the girls like, y'all, we're about to. This is Lori laughing at awesome, y'all. We really having a good time here. That was hilarious to me. So the girls are arriving to the house. Isaiah's like, y'all, we really need to just chill. Ain't nobody doing no fighting right now. We need to really kind of get in here. I want to kind of change the narrative of South Central Baddies. Everybody thinks that we can't do anything. And I want to kind of, change the narrative about everything, girl. And I tell you, which comes out of nowhere and was like, all right, well, before you say no fighting, girl, when I tell you Sky got Donkey Kong on, like Joyce was on top of her with a hammer fist, bonga, bonga, bonga. Like, girl, I just was like, I don't even know what to say because Sky kept saying, my hand, my hand, my hand. So I guess, Miss Sky has a little injury on her. Who's to say what's real or what's fake? But Sky was kind of running it. So, maybe she did have an injury. They should have protected her in that moment, not just let Joyce pounce on her. But it's hard to say. Like they gotta shoot their feeds. That's all I'm gonna say. So the girls is downstairs. They turn and wait for Isaiah to come in. They kind of laughing and smirking at Isaiah, and KASHMERE is like, yes, Joyce, you over there. I heard your sissies. I heard your sissies that you get beat up by Jenny. If you was over here, that wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have let that happen to you. You know what I mean? She was like, "Yeah, I would have took Jenny for you. You already know I would have took Jenny for you. That's your sissy though, right? That's your sissy." And so the girls is all laughing like, "I wouldn't let that happen." So Joyce is just sitting there like, "No, well, you over there with them girls that I'm not dealing with." She's like, "Sky, you and Sky fought all the time. You and Sky fight all the time. Like it is what it is." And she was like, "No, you over there with that other girl, Zanaya." Z or whatever. She was like, "Girl, she ain't shit. She ain't nothing." So Lori like, "Oh, she ain't nothing. You ain't nothing." Which Zanaya, why you ain't say nothing? Okay. And so they like, yeah, you over there with just I just fought. That's weird, Joyce. That's weird. You want some real weird stuff. When I tell you Cash was clowning Joyce, like, girl, ain't none of them sissies help you fight. Like, I would have got in there with you with Jenny. I would have rocked her. And you know that. Like KASHMERE said it's so player. It was so funny. Look, Billie laughing, she laughing, all the girls is laughing at Joyce. Joyce ain't got nothing to say, but you over there with Sky, over there with Janaya, like, girl, no. So when they start getting all popped off like this, I think that the girls just started feeling some type of way. Like, so they started popping it. They started beefing. You know what I mean? Isaiah, he's trying like, yo, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting. So out of nowhere, KASHMERE starts pressing. I think her name is Baby D. And apparently they had a little issue because this is Baby D right here in the cream, okay? And she's like, yeah, well, KASHMERE had a show. That girl was terrible. She don't know how to handle. She don't know how to conduct her business. And we got into it on a show. I couldn't make it or something like this. Like, yeah, I wanted to be on her platform because I wanted to get my name out there. And so she was mad at me because of this. Like, it just seems like some weird underlying, like weird beef for absolutely no reason. However, they're at it. KASHMERE, like, yeah, I'm on that. When we get in here, we gonna be on that. Then that's what we doing. That's what we doing. And I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, all right. The Baby D said what she said. KASHMERE said what she said, and that was it. Like, she didn't do a whole bunch of extra talking. So Money Loke gets activated, and she like, can y'all just shut up? Just shut up. We trying to get in the house. So the other side started clowning her, like, girl, please, if you don't get out of here, you got beat up. Shut up. Girl, please, you got beat up. All Billie was over there like, when I seen them line up, they was all bruised up, big head, big nose, big this, big that. I'm like, okay, Billie, not you coming through with a joke or whatever. Nah, you might tell a joke, but you ain't telling a lie. And what's the girl name? Blue Pants. Money Loke. She was like, girl, I don't care. Because Billie started popping it. Money Loke started popping it. Like, girl, I don't care nothing about you. You look like a man. You're big like a man. So Billie runs up on Money Look because her crew had went in the house. Isaiah had called them first. So Money Look like, you keep sneaking. I mean, like, I don't want to say it was a sneak, sis. You know that y'all was engaged in something. Your crew just went in the crib. So it is what it is. So, KAYLA's outside. She mad as hell. She like, she in the camera talking like, yeah, Billie, you corny, Billie, you corny, Billie. I don't care nothing about what you saying. This is Money Look. Woo, Money Look, that eye, babes. That eye, honey. Money Look like, yeah, y'all keep trying to run up, y'all keep sneaking. I don't think it was a sneak. And KAYLA in the camera talking something, yeah, Billie, you bunk. Billie hit harder than you. And when she said that, I kind of low key believe her. It's just something about Bila is like you're fighting like an enraged baby mom who, like, I don't know. just wild animal. I don't say wild animal. I don't know. Girl, let me not say too much. I don't know. It just gives it. I believe it. I think that BILLIE probably does hit harder than BILLIE. Honestly, high key. But yeah, anyway, so KASHMERE and Baby D go at it. They get in the house, and Baby D was on that with KASHMERE. Like, she don't even care nothing about that. And so, I feel like that little situation was weird. It's some street stuff because KASHMERE was like, girl, I seen you get beat up. Mula was tearing you down. Mula was tearing you down, girl. You sure you wanted with me? You sure you wanted with me? I seen what you calling work you, girl. You don't want nothing with me. Like, you don't want that or whatever the case. And she was just like, girl, whatever. When we get in the house, we can just do what we gotta do. Like, we don't even gotta talk about it. We ain't even gotta talk about it. This KASHMERE popping in. You sure I already seen Mula tear you down. Like, oh my gosh. So she outside, so my might throw something or whatever. And she was upstairs, like, yeah, smack that girl, my might smack that hoe, my might smack her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they getting all hype or whatever. So Baby D, she's just like, you know what? I don't got time for these girls in the confessional. My and BILLIE look like aunties. I agree. They don't look like aunties. They don't look like aunties. They look like you meet a man, like, okay, maybe he like a little hood, maybe he, a reformed gangster, whatever. He a full-time dad, he decent, he got his kids, you know what I'm saying, working construction, right? The baby mom got locked up for like armed robbery or something wild, like, oh, that was back in the day. She was my high school sweetheart. She had the life of hard knocks, okay? And the bitch come home, she come home from a 7-year bid and it's BILLIE in my mind. Like, that's your baby mom. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, immediately, no. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. They just have like this very angry, very strong, very prison, very gangster, like baby mom. You know what I mean? And so they're just going back and forth. I don't know. It just seemed my mind's in the camera. She talking all this crazy stuff. Like, what my mom was talking about in the camera, girl, I have no clue. Like, she's talking like real gangster stuff. Like, girl, it's above me now. I have no clue. And C low and B low and oh, I'm like, girl, what are we even? I don't even know if she was speaking English at this point. Just real. I need a gangster bitch with a gangster boogie. Like, I have nothing for that. So Sky surfaces out of the pits of hell and she's spitting on somebody's wig and she's carrying on doing all of the trolling things that Sky likes to do. And so apparently Joce and Sky gets into a conversation and this was off camera. And so let Joce tell it. She thinks that when the cameras come up, Sky starts performing, Joce is starting to perform. And so Joce basically said, like, sister, what do you want to talk? And Sky is hurt. She's done up. She's like, girl, I don't want to talk. Like, after you done wore me out, girl, I don't want to talk to you and you scalped me. I don't, what is that to talk? I don't understand. So KASHMERE comes out of nowhere and was like, nah, because you got to get out of my room because I don't know what you're talking about. And so KASHMERE was like, listen, I don't fight no trans. I'm not trying to hit Sky. I'm not trying to hit Joce. I don't do that. And she was like, I'm not Nina. I'm not Lydia. I'm not none of them girls. I don't fight no trans. But you got to get out of my room. And I feel like, Joce, that when KASHMERE said she wasn't dealing with you when you was dealing with her ops, you knew from then. Don't go in the room. Like, hell, I've never even been on South Central Baddies. Can you imagine me, girl? Girl, okay, producer credit, all right, executive producer credit in this motherfucker, but or host even. Hello, hey yo, right now that's TV. I know I'll be watching, girl. But can you just imagine? Like, what I'm saying is, I'm not even about that life, and I know, like, girl, why are you in this lady room? Get out her room. Y'all know that's a real big issue on South Central Baddies. So KASHMERE is getting hype. So Sky ended up hitting Joce because it's getting escalated, like, because she not leaving the room, and she's like, girl, you over there with them. You need to be with them now. Which, you drew a line in the sand, and you have to stand on it. All right. We know that these gangster girls are really into territories and everything, girl. They fighting and killing over street corners. Bitch, get out of her room. What are you doing, Joce? You in danger, girl. And when I tell you they packed her out, KASHMERE gave her opportunities to get out my room. Joce was like, girl, I'm the queen. I'm going to do what I want to do. It is what it is. And y'all already know what happened. Okay. So Sky ended up swinging. KASHMERE ended up following up. We see my hop on her. I'm like, oh God, not my, not the prison baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's beyond. So Joce gets escorted out the room. She was, it's funny was to see her fight because she be all big and slow and moving and everything like this. But girl, it's up now because they done jumped on Joce. She met herself. So now Baby D want to fight Cash, but security is holding her back. I'm like, not Baby D walking up to the fight. Now KASHMERE, I'm don't want to say she's a heavy hitter. I don't know. I don't know. KASHMERE is a heavy hitter. She tears them girls up. She terrorizes those girls. So Isaiah has to get Brock with the girls. Like, you're not listening. Listen to me. Y'all gonna listen. You know, Isaiah always gotta let it be known, girl. He is the boss. He's Mr. Victim or whatever that guy be saying in that song. So Isaiah gets bothered with the girls. They trying to get them to go into the room. And so they start throwing rocks off the balcony. They was like, girl, they left us upstairs. We throwing everything off this balcony. I don't care. Rocks, what about it? They was drenching the girls on water. So the girls was like, aha, you hitting me with water, you hitting me with water, girl. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, girl. I'm still glistening. I'm still glowing. I'm still this, that, and the third. Throwing. So, KASHMERE, they're just going back and forth. Money Loke is mad. They throwing water on them. So the girls ended up going inside or whatever. And he was like, no, because for real, they got us in this basement. Get us out. Look how mad Money Loke is. She is so mad. Why they got us in this basement like this? Because for real, where was y'all at? Look at them slanted low ass ceilings, girl. Y'all was better off putting y'all money together and get y'all a little Motel 6. Okay, get your little comfort in at the minimum. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, y'all. Please, honey. I wouldn't be me kept crammed up in that basement, that big ass house, but KASHMERE like, yeah, well, me and Knuckles had to get the balcony. So yeah, just go downstairs or whatever. So Joyce comes in and she's talking with the girls, like, yeah, because I'm gonna have to beat that girl up, Let's and the third, Joyce come in. She always gotta be, give it up like how she gives it up. And the girls is kind of low-key, the lights going off, it's flickering, and it's giving very much like y'all are the A team and y'all are the B team. Well, anyway, next week's episode, we're going to see Lori get beat up. Lori and Sky get into it. I think that's what we've seen. Or no, that's what Lori has said. Lori said she was in the streets in real time, got into it with Joyce or got into it with Sky and had to wear her out. We're going to see a couple of fights next episode. Let me know what you think so far. I don't really know how I feel, but let's get into these final thoughts, okay? Girl, not Michael Myers. Girl, when I tell you Jenny tore her up with that, Jenny tore her up with that. Now, she goes into the confessional. Now, y'all know I like Joyce. I like Joyce a lot. Kenzie's my favorite, but I really like Joyce. But I don't know. I just feel like she always gets into it with these women, girl. Why is you always into it with one of these women? And she was like, I wasn't raised. But you know what? She raised a really good point. I take it back. And this is where I'm conflicted because she's like, girl, we can read each other down. We can throw drinks and hurl insults. We can do all of these things. But the moment you put your hands on me, I have the right to defend and protect myself. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I think that, with her being a trans girl, she is probably very triggered to, and obviously she was probably a target at some point, a real serious target. And so she like, girl, if you put your hands on me, you cross that line, you come within my threshold. You know what I'm saying? You know where it's going from. And that's what it is. It's not like she out here trying to court no inch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was a man who was a cisgender heterosexual man and was like, oh, well, at the end of the day, he's a woman, she's a woman or whatever. I'm not going to put my hands on a woman. Girl, Joyce is not giving up like that. She don't give a damn. You put your hands on me and I'm about to hit you back. I wasn't raised like that, but I do understand that there are people in the world that is. Mula, I'm so disappointed in you, girl. I'm so disappointed in you. The way you was punching with accuracy, you was popping it with the OGs, and I'm gonna have to show the news I'm putting on for my city. I'm putting on for my this and the third, girl. You came in and gave us a park scene. You couldn't even go back to the house. It's giving low key. You see how them girls was fading because apparently KASHMERE is who wanted her. Okay, and she was like, "Yeah, girl, I'm not about to do this out of here. It's too hot. I don't care nothing about that house. I'm from Minnesota, honey. I'm up out of here." And I just feel like she did her big one already, right? I think that it's enough conversation going on and buzz around her, and I like her so much. I'm looking at her Instagram right now. I think she's so cool. She already posted some. Jeepers Creeper left the house the same day looking like this. Bye. I just feel like, is that what she looked like up close, Mula, with the bumps on her lips and everything? Oh my god, I might post this on the community tab, girl. This is interesting. Yeah, no, this is very interesting. She got all them bumps on her like that, on them lips like that. Because KASHMERE look has elevated a bit, but them lips. Ooh, y'all wait till I post this. No, but sister, no, I just feel like Mula, you could have just held in a little bit longer, girl. We wanted to see you get in the house. We wanted to see you really get out there. And it is what it is. Oh my gosh, she got it. Oh, okay, Mula. I see you, girlfriend. It is what it is. You did your big one. Hopefully you get into a couple of coins and them niggas is on you, depositing them checks. But I really wish you would have stuck around for a little bit longer because I think that as a South Central baddie fan, we were really enjoying you. Baby D, girl, she was kind of on that. She was kind of on it. Like, yeah, KASHMERE was popping it, and yeah, whatever. So I'll be interested to see how that show was gonna that Royal Rumble was gonna happen. But yeah, she was kind of on that. She wasn't backing down or nothing. Like, yeah, whatever. She was talking all this shit. Blah, blah, blah. She was still on it. I'm like, oh wow, okay, sister. Let's see what you give. I want to see how that fight really works out, turns out for you. Last but not least, if you were casted on South Central Baddies and you had the option to room with Group A or Group B, sister, which room are you choosing? Okay, let's get into it. Take a moment to think about it and drop it down in the comments. I want to know what you all think. Okay. Um, Tell me what you think. Tell me who you think that who you think that you would room with, and I want y'all to guess who I would actually choose because I feel like, y'all be knowing me a little bit. Y'all be knowing what I be talking about a little bit. Y'all kind of know the vibe. So who do y'all think that I would probably choose? And I want to know who you would choose. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Obviously, another entertaining episode. Isaiah continues to do his big one. And yeah, I'm here for it. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.